Hello, my name is Giovanni Jose Tavares Rivero. Number ID is 20119. As business analyst in this podcast, I will discuss some of the basic concepts of the business and corporation venturing. The rationale for this episode is to ascertain the relevance of these two concepts in the current business world. The first is the generation and new business, while the second relative to the development of enterprise activities within existing organizations. This part will be devoted to the comparison of the concept of entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship and their roles in various organizations and small and medium enterprise. Development. Yeah, we will also discuss the roles of the small and medium enterprise in the economic and country, regional, national, and international levels, and the differentially the factors that support or undermine the entrepreneurship, such as politics, government policies and regulations, the market, and the capital. At the end of it, you will understand what entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship are and how they affect innovation and the economy. Entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship is the process of creating new venture with the aim, the pursuit and opportunity for profit. And entrepreneurship is the process of the creating the new venture inside an organization. These entrepreneurs are often self-employed or have a few employees and are accountable for the investment and profit of the business. These include business that creative goods, service of the business solutions that disrupt the existing markets or create new markets altogether. While on the other hand, entrepreneurship and, entrepreneurship take the place within and the organization context is in which the entrepreneur is employed. Entrepreneur is an employed uh, who implement and practice the principles of an entrepreneur and creates something new for employers and organizations. Entrepreneurs are involved in change and innovation. They they do not take the same type of the risk entrepreneur give the fact that they support by the organization for which they work. Okay, on table one, the difference between entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship aspect initiative. The entrepreneurship take initiative and creative a new business or product from scratch. And the entrepreneurship is innovation within an established company framework. And the for control for entrepreneurship is full control over the business decisions, strategies, and outcomes. And the entrepreneurship is operative under the company existing policies and objectives. Uh, for resource allocation, for entrepreneurship is most sure is resource independently and the entrepreneurship has access and the company existing resource and infrastructure. And the failure is for entrepreneurship is bear full responsibility for the business fails and its consequence, and the entrepreneurship is a limited personal risk and fears is absorbed by the organization. Startups. Entrepreneurs in the startup are crucial for the building business from the ground up in through their vision and risk taking that they are able to revolutionize and expand their organization. For instance, for instance, Elon Musk brought the concept of the electric cars through Tesla and the space travel and through SpaceX into reality. Such venture uh, involving massive financial risk for the entrepreneurs. They are in fact building new markets. Entrepreneurs, however, then uh, then to uppers as fair progress into the startup iteration in such organization as Google. Entrepreneurs build on the already existing structure within the company and they improve on them as well as come up with the new lines of business. And the second one is a small and medium-sized enterprise. Entrepreneurship for is the small and medium-sized enterprise are pivotal to grow and innovation. For example, Amancio Ortega, the founder Sarah, introduced the concept of the fast fashion and changed the face of the retail industry to what is today. The small and medium enterprise are closely associated with the market disruption and development of competitive advantage among entrepreneurs. On the other hand, entrepreneurs in a small and medium-sized enterprise is oriented toward the international functioning of the enterprise and the performance. For instance, the Spotify entrepreneurs creative the new features enhance the user interface and innovate within the organization, making it easier for the company to sustain in the market. Advantage in the ever-growing music stream market. And another is a large corporation. The large corporation entrepreneurs often they launch a new division or product that they open new markets and drive growth. One of the easier ways of defining entrepreneurial expansion in the growth of Amazon, from an online bookstore company and giant e-commerce and cloud computing company. The corporation of entrepreneur has since Apple is crucial and internal innovation. Steve Jobs is an entrepreneur and is important to the note that he led the development of products such as iPhone and iPad. His improved the overtime ensures that Apple remained dominant in the market as far strategic objectivities, objectives were concerned. Uh, Now we see the impact of the small and medium-sized entrepreneurs on the economy, and the local on the local are crucial for the local economy. Has satisfied the demand of the local population through the provision of necessities and the other product. They creativity and employing foster enterprise and improve the lifelines lifelines of the community. Small and medium-sized enterprises are the major employer in the UK, and they currently hold the ratio of the 60% of the private sector employed, with about the 16.6 million workers. They are very important in the society since they help reduce unemployment levels and the boost uh, the economy. This is because most them provide employers to a significant proportion and local population. And now it's regional. Regional is the small and medium-sized enterprise contribute toward diversification of the economy and enhance the economy base of the region. They assist in the cutting down on the gap between the rich and the poor by creating employers opportunities and encouraging development in the different fields, especially the northern and southwest region, the UK UK, have been on the upward trend in the growth and the small and medium enterprise size. A small, medium-sized enterprise, which turnover risen by more than 10% in 2022 and 2023. This can be seen in the positive regional impact of the small, medium-sized enterprise on the economy, as it showed how it can enhance the economy balance of the entire region and make it more equipped to the changing landscape of the market. And in national, the small, medium-sized enterprise are an important component of the national economy of the United Kingdom. They account for over the 99% for all enterprise and contribute 52.5% to the total turnover of the private sectors. Now it's global. Global is and the small, medium size enterprise have been identified to be the vital player in the economy, more so more so in develop, developing nation. The small medium sized enterprise account for approximately 90% of the business and contribute over 50% the employee globally. Okay, environment that foster or entrepreneurs. Factors supporting entrepreneurship and culture attitudes. At the culture that values risk taking and innovation encourage entrepreneurial ventures. Is clear societies that encourage success and embrace failures has a valued lesson in the life are like to the foster more entrepreneurship. For instance, the United States provides the flavor environment for entrepreneurship. Failure is no viewed as a negative thing, but has learning experience and that encourages more people to establish in business. Networking opportunity access to strong professional networks can significantly boost entrepreneurial success. Access to the several communities or ecosystems that offers mentorship, collaboration, and industrial gains benefits. And technological advancement. The ability of the advanced technology lowers the barriers for the starting in business. Thus, thanks to technologies such as cloud technology, international market in business platform, one can easily start a develop a business. Due to the advancement in the technology, a small business like the ones that sell product on the Spotify or Etsy do not require a lot capital to the venture into international market. Uh, factor factor hindering entrepreneurs. Access to talent. Of the factors that can hinder the progress of the entrepreneurs is the lack of skilled workforce, especially in the gift field. Talent management is an area that many organizations have always faced a challenge due to the various factors that hinder talent acquisitions and talent retention. One of the issues that might hinder the startups in the country that have a skill deficit is the human capital that required in the development of the business. Uh, Market saturation. In the competitive industries, it can very difficult penetrate and secure a market share. Has more market because it's popular with the new entrants in the entrepreneur imperative for new entrants to find ways to distinguish their products for their rivals after they'll fail, especially during in the initial period of their performance and the economic instability. Economic factors like recession and inflation led to the unsuitable environment that hinder the growth of the new business. It may also be challenging for the consumers to the secure loans of funding for business or experience international hitches in the event of the economic slowdown. Fluctuation in the economy also impacts on demand for the products and service. Hence, it becomes difficult for the new entrants and establish themselves on the market. In conclusion, it can be concluded that both entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship are essential for growth of the business and economy. While the first is an inventor who starts new ventures and disrupt markets. The second is an entrepreneur who markets within an organization. They are both is necessary for building a strong economy in the today's world economy. To, yeah. Therefore, the ideas of entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship should be popularized among business lovers in the others to build their future and promote the economic development. Thank you. I'm sorry for my English, but this is all. Thank you so much.